Hey everyone, so we have 4 brand new images of some upcoming Transformers Studio Series figures. These guys will be available in 2020, and in total we're actually getting 7 new figures, so let's have a look at them. So the first guy we got is a brand new Deluxe class Bumblebee, and what makes this guy different from the other Studio Series Bumblebees that we got is that he transforms into the 2007, what was then the concept Camaro, and he looks fantastic. Just right away when I look at him, the paint just is really eye-catching. There's a nice mix of yellow, really vibrant yellow, and some silver, gunmetal grey and black, and some translucent plastic here and there. And aside, obviously, from the mode that he transforms into, one very new thing about this figure is that he comes with the battle mask. Now, the Studio Series Deluxe Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie that we got also came with the battle mask, but this is the first time that we're actually getting the Bayverse Bumblebee in Studio Series form coming with his battle mask. Now, I don't know if this battle mask is going to be removable or if it's just going to be part of his head sculpt. I hope it's removable. I'd like to be able to display this guy with and without the battle mask from time to time, but I guess we'll obviously find out the closer to the release date. And then of course we have the Camaro that he transforms into, looking gorgeous. That is absolutely stunning. I mean, I also love the old-fashioned Camaro that Bumblebee transformed into in the 2007 movie, but I also love this, and this has been wonderfully recreated by Hasbro in Studio Series form. And a few things that I particularly love is the fact that they've done the headlights in this gorgeous blue color, and the Chevrolet logo has been picked out in gold, and the car's rims have been painted silver. It's just a really eye-catching color scheme and design, so I'm very happy that they've chosen this guy to get the Studio Series treatment. I'm very much looking forward to adding him to my collection. And next up we have the Arcee, Chromia, and Elita-1 3-pack. Now, this is a bit different from different Studio Series releases that we've got before, in the sense that this is actually a 3-pack consisting of 3 individual figures, and it's obviously the motorbike Autobots as they appeared in the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen movie. And just like with Bumblebee, these toys, from what I can see, are very accurate to their CGI counterparts. They really captured that very alien and otherworldly aesthetic that the motorbike Autobots had in the RTF movie, so that's really cool. And what I really appreciate is that each of them seem to come with stands, so the figures can actually stand up on their own in robot mode without you having to lean them on something, because obviously they're standing on like wheels and stuff. Although Elita-1, she is using a stand in that picture, it's very well hidden actually, which I suppose is a good thing. And just like with their robot modes, their bike modes look very nice, very accurate to the movie as far as I can tell. And what I really like is that each individual figure here are 3 separate molds. It's not like Hasbro took the one mold and then painted it 3 different colors and then passed them off as 3 different characters. So it's cool that, they actually made 3 separate molds to represent each of the characters. So that's very much appreciated, Hasbro. Thank you. And here's another thing. Hasbro, by all accounts, make the Studio Series figures to scale well with each other. So if that's the case, the figures in this 3-pack are probably going to be considerably smaller than the other Studio Series figures, because with the other Studio Series figures, we have cars and tanks and jets and trucks and whatnot, but now we're actually getting motorbikes. And obviously motorbikes are considerably smaller than those other vehicles. So if Hasbro are making these figures to scale, then that means they will be smaller than the releases we've got before. Also, I don't imagine that their transformations will be particularly complex, but none of that bothers me whatsoever. I don't mind simple transformations. As long as I can get from point A to point B and have fun, that's all I care about. And the figures do look great, so I'm very excited that we're getting them, and I look forward to adding them to my collection. Next up, Soundwave, Deluxe class Soundwave from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Now, it has been quite a while since we've had a movie Soundwave figure. We had the ROTF Deluxe Soundwave, and then we had the DOTM Human Alliance Soundwave, but I know that figure actually got cancelled in a few countries, to the best of my knowledge. So here we are getting a brand new movie Soundwave, and by the looks of it, this is going to be the most movie accurate DOTM Soundwave figure yet. He looks absolutely superior. The head sculpt, the way the kind of pointy bits at the top of his head are, the way the chest forms in the robot mode, and also we get the 2 wheel pieces sitting on his back. And he also comes with Laserbeak, looking very cool. Now here's the thing, I don't know how they're going to have Laserbeak store in Soundwave, if they even are going to have Laserbeak being able to store in Soundwave. I don't know if he's going to be able to go into his chest or his back or whatever, and I don't know what Laserbeak is going to transform into. So it will be interesting to see what they do with Laserbeak when the toy comes out. And then obviously we have the Mercedes that Soundwave transformed into, and it's brilliantly represented here. Looks very gorgeous. It's a really beautiful car, and they did a great job in recreating it for this toy. Now, one thing I'd like to point out is that the license plate on the Mercedes here is actually blank. Now, I don't know how they're going to pull off the license plate, if they're even going to have a license plate detail on the figure. I know sometimes with Transformers figures, when it comes to license plates, what they do is they actually take a series of numbers and letters and they arrange it in such a way so that it resembles the character's name. So they might do that, or they might just have a series of random numbers and letters, or they might just leave it blank. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but I just think that's pretty interesting. And I doubt they're going to do this, but one thing I think would be pretty cool is that on the vehicle mode, you can see the outline of the bonnet. And I think it'd be pretty cool if there was a feature that could actually make Laserbeak shoot out of Soundwave in his vehicle mode. Like I said, I doubt that's a feature that's going to happen, but that's just one that I think would be pretty cool. So there's a challenge to any customizers out there. When you get this figure, see if you can engineer a Laserbeak ejecting feature. That would be pretty awesome. But yep, Soundwave, very impressed, very excited to get him. And last but certainly not least, we have the Deluxe class World War II Autobot Hot Rod from Transformers The Last Knight. A very faithful representation of Hot Rod as he appeared in the World War II sequence in Transformers The Last Knight. Now, the figure does appear to be a remold of the Deluxe class Studio Series World War II Bumblebee figure that we got a while back. So that would kind of explain the similar robot mode and vehicle mode silhouette. But Hasbro have remolded the figure enough to where he, I think, very nicely resembles Hot Rod. I think the robot mode's very cool. I love the coloration and the head sculpt and the weapon he comes with. And like with the Bumblebee figure, I like how with the kind of chunky armory pieces that he looks like he could fight in a war and survive all kinds of battles. He definitely looks like a soldier, so I definitely really like that. Now the vehicle mode looks very similar to Bumblebee, but I personally don't mind that. I still think he looks cool, and like obviously you got the weapon in front of the windshield. But yeah, I'm very happy to see this guy getting the Studio Series treatment, and it'll be very cool to be able to put him next to Bumblebee, because I think World War II Bumblebee is the only World War II style Studio Series figure that we have so far, so I think he'll definitely appreciate having Hot Rod being able to stand next to him. So that's very cool as far as I'm concerned. But there we have the brand new Studio Series figures that we're going to be getting in 2020. And the great thing is that there's still so many figures that they have yet to explore. So that means there's still a lot for us to look forward to. Like we could get Movie 1 Megatron, Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime. We're of course going to get Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. That's going to be so cool. All the possibilities are just so exciting. And these figures, in my opinion, are going to be really cool. And I think they're going to make wonderful additions to the Studio Series line. But let me know with a comment or a video response what you guys think, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoy hearing my thoughts in this nerdy nerd world. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one.